Hello, we're back.
Yeah.
All right, so uh, on Al, you find a potion and a wand. Go ahead and load those into the sheet of stuff that the party has discovered.
All right, yeah. So we can take any of the coins that he has. Anything else that we want, we have to lay claim, and more than likely we won't get it because most of his stuff is probably stolen.
Um,
Just as a reminder, guys.
on the Feyre, there is one of them has a potion. I have like nothing for gold. And the other has 15 gold. A potion, an oil, and hold on, and 2 scrolls. Here as quickly as I can. All right, so that stuff has been updated in the sheet.
All right. So yeah, we wanna.
Head
I guess.
downstairs.
Well, we need to bring the unconscious bodies or whatever and the tied up dude with us.
Okay.
We don't need
Someone
anybody.
stay upstairs and then
Yeah,
go
actually,
downstairs.
yeah. Charles's character could stay with these guys, right?
Sure. Meg is not comfortable staying by herself without Muscle. She is a little concerned that if there are any more of these things outside and they come back to meet him, that it's going to be her versus them waiting for you guys to get upstairs. Considering she went down to 2 of them in less than like 12 seconds, she's not exactly excited about the idea of waiting on you guys to come back up the stairs and find her.
Would you mind staying upstairs?
Then why don't we only send like 2 people downstairs, the rest of the party up?
Stay upstairs too.
Okay.
Okay.
Galfine, I know you didn't hear it, but Pax was asking if you would stay upstairs as well.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
Right, so it's me, Harcourt, and Pax going down?
Pax says she's staying up. Also, your mic is
So
just not
me and
triggering at
Harcourt?
all. I don't know if you have anything covering up your mic or.
No,
Me?
I'm using my computer like normal.
I know. I may need to get a different mic thing for
Okay,
you.
not talking to me?
No.
Okay.
Starting.
I don't really know that that's going to help. That doesn't really change the mic pickup. Go into your settings, though, down at the bottom next to your name, and see if under voice and video you're on automatically determine input sensitivity.
Discord.
Yeah, in Discord.
And go under.
Yeah, in fact, I'll come in there real quick and give you a hand. Hold on. Sorry. So, lower your input sensitivity down. Like this.
Less sensitive?
No, so it's more sensitive. Cutoff occurs.
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it better than the last time?
Yeah, it seems pretty consistently normal.
Thanks.
And then hit escape to go back up. Oh, have it. Up. All right. So.
All right. So before we go down, guys, you should like put the 3 of those guys like in a corner or something, so that
Okay. Your knowledge law also tells you don't want to disturb the body's locations. They're going to come in, they're going to evaluate the situation and make sure that you guys aren't trying to lie about what happened here. So if you guys move the bodies around, they can't necessarily prove that you guys didn't just bust in here, start beating the shit out of Al, and then throw his body wherever you wanted it.
So Meg confirmed that the one was fully dead, because that's what.
No, Meg stabilized Al.
Yeah, but the other one.
Meg has not gone over to the other one yet. Meg can do that now.
Yeah, check and see if that's fully dead, because otherwise we're moving them.
Yep. Meg confirms that that she is not dead.
Okay, so then these aren't like corpses or whatever, so we can move them, right?
It's iffy in this particular case because they can claim a story against what you say. So
they're both unconscious.
Yes, the best idea would be not to disturb them and go get guards right now, or go get guards after you finish your investigation. Because they'll probably be out for a while. If they're at negative hit points, they're not exactly waking up in the next 5 minutes.
So the only one we have to worry about is the one I tied up.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, if we yell for you, bring the tied up one with you.
Okay.
All right. So, Harcourt and Zug, you're going downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do either of you have dark vision? Zug, I believe you do?
Yeah, I'm a goblin, yep.
Okay. It gets very dark.
Well, I still also got that sun rod out, too.
Okay. It gets very dark as you go down, but you bring up the sun rod. Down here, there are a series of long stone slabs in the center of the room. So the layout is basically very similar to the top. I'm a little annoyed because I thought I was saving 2 copies of this map. It turned out I just saved the same copy of this map, which doesn't really help. But there is basically, I'm going to use the draw on the thing. So where you would see these, there are basically a slab here, and then further back here, a slab here, and a slab here. And next to them, there are...
So slab like a table or slab like a coffin?
Like a large, just stone slab. Like somebody brought in like a giant stone, like rectangle, or
it's natural or man-made, or
it is. It looks to be man. The stone itself has been like cut to be just a large rectangular like cuboid that's just laying there on the ground. As you get closer to it, you can notice that there is blood running down it, and there are little cuts on it where the blood would run down the edges and into a slight pool that's been carved out of the ground underneath it. The ground is a large, like, stone slab as well, that covers the entire bottom area. There are a series of lines that run around there. Let me do some freehand here, and I'll give you a draw out of this. So from here, there are basically like these little lines that run. Come on. I want freehand. Will you let me? So there are these lines that run across this thing. This is really slow. And they kind of like pool together and then run down the bottom center. And then they drain out into here. And out to about here. And they do this on each of the tables, right? And so then in the center, there's a big like... like a pool or with a fountain in the center of it, and it is just filled with blood running from each table into the fountain, and then the fountain is kind of pooling the blood up into a bowl that's mounted on a pedestal at the top, and the blood is kind of pouring over the top of that bowl.
Okay, so it's pretty much a sacrificial altars. Would it be like knowledge arcana to see like whether it's active or how to shut it off or whatever?
This would be knowledge religion.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, you want to go get Meg then and have her come down?
Sure. Let's check around for entrances other than the
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep looking around a little bit before we do that.
Okay. Give me a perception then to notice anything out of the ordinary? I guess I've already explained the first out of the ordinary thing. Nope. Everything, nothing else here seems all that important.
I mean, like doors or anything.
No doors.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab Meg.
Okay. Meg will come down and give you a knowledge religion. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay, that's
I'll show the things.
Meg knows something about it.
So, hold on. How's this? 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 3 coming from somewhere I need to figure out, but I'll figure that out later.
Meg should perception when she comes down too, right?
Yes, Meg can perception, although she's really bad at perceiving because she can only see in a short range. She doesn't see anything either. Alright, so Meg explains, this is actually going to give her another knowledge religion to identify those creatures as well. Okay, so Meg explains that this is a ritual, this thing is kind of a ritual laid out to create those creatures you saw up top. The Fey-Ree, as he remembers they're called. In the ritual, basically they take elves and they infuse them with blood from some sort of evil demon. Typically like one of the like more powerful evils. Let's see if he gets this. He does. Either like an incubi or a succubi. And using that blood, they can basically create these kind of tainted elvish creatures. And he does say that, like, as it stands right now, he doesn't have the ability to consecrate this area. But he does know... Tom, you can give me a Knowledge Arcana or a Spellcraft here, too.
Okay.
Okay. That Knowledge Arcana is good. Give me a Spellcraft as well to support it. Okay, very good. So you're pretty sure that, like, this would require somebody to come in and cast a Consecrate. Is this area seems to be, like, kind of giving you a bit of a chill that you normally wouldn't feel. And at first you thought maybe it was just how kind of weird this area looks. And you realize that chill is coming from, like, the effect of a Desecrate on this area below here.
What is that?
Desecrate. We'll read you the spell. The spell imbues an area with negative energy. Every undead creature entering it gains a bonus. If the desecrated area contains an altar or shrine, the modifiers given are doubled. Anyone who casts an animate dead in the area can create double the normal undead. If the area contains an altar, shrine, or permanent fixture of a deity, pantheon, or higher power other than your patron, the desecrate curses the area, cutting off its connection with an associated power or deity. So basically what this does is it makes evil spells more powerful that are going on within the area.
Good thing we stayed up.
Yep.
All right. So I guess we probably can just take 20 searching for rooms because we're not in any danger, right?
You don't know if you're in any danger, so you can take 20. But I'm going to roll a random encounter chance, and if you fail it, your taking 20 is nullified and will be beginning combat. And you guys may not know about it for a couple of rounds. Because you're basically choosing to be down in that basement for like a couple of hours, looking through all the walls and all the floors and everything else.
Okay.
I don't think we should.
Okay, just taking a 10 then.
Taking 10 is still going to take some time, and there's still a chance, because you don't know whether or not somebody is likely to come in or not. Like, you know that there are others of these creatures out there. You don't know that you've killed every one of them, but you know that at the very least, many of these creatures, if not all of them, are reporting back here to Al.
Yeah, that front door could open. There could be a hidden passage we can't find. I don't think we should spend time searching. Like that's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, so we didn't see anything, but I guess we can, like, swap places, like, the other two that haven't been down here yet.
Sure.
A couple of us can head back up and guard those bodies, and then the two that haven't been down here can come take a look real quick.
Sure. Galphine and Pax, you can go down and give me a perception.
Okay.
Okay. Pax, you are looking around, and you notice that there is a slight, like, bit of light coming out of one of the walls. And as you go up to it, you notice that you can push ever so slightly on the wall, and it will, like, open like a door. And there's a stairway that leads out and up. Do what?
I just said, oh dear.
Do you want to follow the stairway?
I feel like I shouldn't go by myself. Does anybody want to check it out with me?
Galphine is there next to you. Galphine?
And Charles should be down there too, right? Because it was we just swapped places.
Charles came back up with you guys because he was with you guys looking at the altar.
Galphine, you want to come with?
Well, we don't need three of us down here, so like I mean I probably would have stayed with them because the concern was that we needed two people up here.
Sure. If you guys can leave Meg and Harcourt up there, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Perhaps we should at least tell them where we're going, so that if we take too long, they don't come down and check on us.
Yeah. I'll go up and let them know. Hey, we found a passage.
Okay.
All
right. Did Al up here have like a key to the front door or something that we can just lock that?
Do we?
Al did not appear to have a key on him.
Okay.
Did we get somebody's bottle number that we could use?
You have the bottle number of the fam hands.
Could we call the fam hands and have them contact town
Yeah,
guards for us?
You could message the fam hands and have them reach out
That's
to.
what I'm good.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna. So they can call the guards.
Okay. All right. So the three of you go up the stairs, and this there's another like door that points upward when you get to another hatch that points upward when you get to a certain point, and it has like a little just basic lock, kind of like your little hatch that keeps it closed.
It's keeping that door locked.
It's barely keeping the door locked. You know how you've got like the little latch you'd have on a screen door that you like just flip over and it goes in a little hole.
It's on our side though.
It's on your side, yeah.
Okay. And it's light that's coming out of it.
There's a little bit of light peering down from it, yeah.
All right. I mean, Galphine, you should probably go first.
All right.
All right, so you unlatch it and push it up, and you're out in the alleyway. There's a lot of like dust and other things. As you pushed it, you had to push it with a little bit of strength, but not too much, and like some dust and dirt fall down into the alleyway, and it makes kind of a like bit of a dusty cloud. Everybody, give me a quick fortitude save. Just want to see if anybody sneezes.
Fortitude, all right. I think we're all good, right?
Getting shot. I have to do it again.
Yeah. All right, so everybody's good on that. So you can look back and forth down the alleyway. There's just an alley.
Yeah, and you said it was dusty. Do we see like tracks or anything?
No. The dust was basically stacked on top of the doors that you opened up. So there's no tracks or anything because there's no dust otherwise in the area.
Okay, so I guess we probably want to search for secret doors in the alleyway just to see if this is the only one.
Sure. How long do you want to take? Just do a rudimentary look.
Well, they said they were calling the guards and all that, so we could probably take 20
Okay.
since we're waiting for the guards to show up anyway.
Sure. So you guys take some time.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, I'm asking them if they think that that's a good idea too, or if they think that we're a risk for the demons to show back up, or more demons to come in.
I'll take a look around.
Because yeah, I mean, you guys know that we need to like de-desecrate or whatever to get the demons to stop. They might be more showing up.
I'm down for it.
Okay, so you guys want to search? Cool. Yeah. So.
Yep.
I got a plus.
That's fine. You guys are going to take your time. I'm going to cut real quick to everybody inside the building. James, after a bit of time, let's go ahead and move people stairwell that are out of the building. So it is you and Megan here. After a bit of time, there are a couple of different people that show up. And this is very, very specific. So the first thing you get, well, let's actually see. Let's see who beats who first. Okay, so the first people that are there are people that you recognize as Fam Hands people. You've seen them in the building a couple of times before. There are two people that come in. I'm just going to grab some minis to kind of like just act as sort of placeholders for people. So the Fam Hands people look... They're not dressed in any armor. They're not dressed like guards. They just look kind of like regular people.
Okay.
They come in, walk up to you, and start asking you a couple of questions. Just some really basic stuff. What happened here? Did you guys assault anyone? Basically, they're looking to make sure that you didn't like cause any fault. And then the next question they ask moments before the next group of people walk in the door is, do you have a lawyer?
There are lawyers down in the basement looking for more evidence.
Okay. So they ask that, and then in come a pair of... Whoops, wrong guards.
A pair of never
A
mind.
couple of paladins come in,
Blade
smite
guard.
everybody.
In come a couple of blade guards. That's what we're going to use these as. And they start looking around the place. And as these two come in and start wandering around the place, you notice that the two Fam Hands people immediately start like staying very, very, very close to them through every inch of their searching. Almost as if they expect these blade people to like make some kind of situation here. So they are wandering about the area, searching for clues. And after a little while of them searching, in come some Stonefist guards.
What territory are we in?
You are currently in Blade territory. I'll show, if you want, I can show you the map real quick.
No.
Okay.
No, just need to know which one.
Gotcha. So they also set about to looking at things, and one of the fam hands people like tries to stay in kind of a middle point. They kind of look over at you and Meg, and give me a sense motive.
This is gonna suck.
Okay. Then you can try to discern from that what you want to discern from it.
I'm just gonna hold my position and kind of just watch everybody. Since I have no idea what they're doing.
Yep.
This seems like the situation that you should have told them. No searching allowed until the lawyer was there. But
So while I'm waiting, though, I will bottle Zug to let him know what's going on.
Okay. So Zug, mid-search, you get a message on your bottle.
okay. Yeah.
Harcourt, go ahead and type in the chat what you're sending to Zug.
This is gonna be accidentally in all caps. Sorry.
All
All right.
No, you're yelling at him.
Yelling into the bottle.
All right. So I'll let the two know that I'm with. Okay. I'll let them know real quick. Hey, there's a bunch of guards there.
Okay. And what are you doing after
need
that?
the lawyer. So this alley, it's right next to the building. Like we can just
The alley's right
walk
next to the
around.
building. You just run back in.
Okay. So you guys keep searching. I'm gonna head over and see if I got any lawyerly duties. I'll rush over.
Okay. So you will rush in, and the first thing that you will notice, well, give me a knowledge law. Let's give me a perception and a knowledge law. Let's see how much you see and then how much you know. Okay. So the first thing that you can see is that, like,
Horrible fucking rolls.
this is still good enough to get the, like, rudimentary thing, right? Nobody's looking at the bodies at the moment. Like, every guard you see is, like, looking at all the stuff on the shelves. Nobody seems at all concerned that there are two people lying down on the ground bleeding. Nobody's asking Harcourt anything. Nobody's asking Meg anything. They're all just concerned with what's on the shelves.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So I'm the lawyer for these guys here.
Go ahead and let you move yourself around wherever you want.
Where am I at?
Down in the bottom left.
Okay. So I'll start moving around here.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm the lawyer. So
You say the word lawyer, and as if as if that was like some sort of like dominate spell, they all turn and face you immediately. You're the lawyer?
Yep.
The two Stonefist guards come in and get on either side of you. A little small for a lawyer. Normally we're used to bigger guys. Just Josh with you, kid.
Alright, so before anything else, so downstairs there is a sacrificial altar that may still be actively summoning demons. We need a way to get rid of the desecrate. So we might be in danger, just to let you guys know.
Oh, fuck. That's a problem that I don't know who we'd get a hold of here. Hold on. Let me bottle back to the department. And one of them pulls out a very small, like flask from their belt, and they do a couple of motions on the screen, and then they put the bottle away. After a moment, they pull the bottle back out again. All right. It's gonna be a while before Claire can get out here. Hey! This is my jurisdiction. What are you doing? It's a case involving both of our houses. Yeah, but you're calling people into our zone. We'll call the people in. You back off. We have a right just the same way you do. You don't have any rights here. This is our space. Actually, gentlemen, your jurisdiction is not here. This is a crime scene. You're gathering evidence. And this is our paid responsibility. So you gather the evidence, you prosecute whoever's doing wrongdoing, and don't prosecute anyone who's not, and carry about your business.
I'm gonna knowledge a lot to see who's in the right or whatever.
So I'm assuming that last bit was fam hands talking.
Yes. Oh, these are not great knowledge laws.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how my, like, what do I have, a +9?
Yeah, you're rolling 4s here.
Told these digital dice suck.
I mean, overall, Tom's rolled some really good knowledge laws, so... alright, so, you're not entirely sure, but you think there's a good chance the fam hands guy knows what he's doing. Like, he's pretty, he's dressed pretty well. You can only assume he himself is probably, like, some sort of lawyer on behalf of the fam hands.
Alright, I guess maybe I'll just try sense motive on him to see if...
Yeah.
To see what I think of him that way, at least.
Yeah, he seems like he's on the up and up on this. He seems like he's interested in this situation and not in this petty squabbling bullshit.
Okay, yeah, so I'll... So, I mean, I'm just gonna agree with the fam hands, dude.
Okay. The two guards kind of back down, and they go back to the one, like, sends another, like, thing on his bottle back, and then says, all right, fine. You figure it out. We're going to look for clues. And they start once again going around looking at things on the shelves.
Okay, and you said Charles knew somebody that we could call, so we can...
Charles can go back to his temple, and he can talk to somebody at his temple about this stuff.
Okay, so he doesn't know somebody who could do it, but he just has an idea of where to go to potentially get somebody to do it.
At his temple, he assumes there's probably people that can take care of it.
Yep.
So yeah, we can tell the fam hands that.
Yep. All right. So after a while of going through, they finally, all four of them, finally turn and then look at you again, Zug, and they're like, "All right, there's a lot of stolen shit here. What did you got to do with this, and why are we here?"
All right. Well, we were hired to find out why there was a tax, and it was this guy, Al, stealing people's stuff, essentially.
All right.
And I don't know, like, I'll knowledge law to say it all.
Well, yeah, go ahead. You can give me the legal explanation. Excellent. So you rolled high enough that they don't want to listen to you anymore because they don't want to hear your illegal mumbo-jumbo bullshit. Right. If you'd have rolled lower, I'd have made you roll a diplomacy instead because it means you're not talking legalese well enough. So I'm going to need somebody to break this down in common terms. Is that going to be Meg or is that going to be Harcourt?
In common terms, the big guy with the goat hooves was stealing water from the guy who hired us. We came to find out why he was doing it and to put an end to it. As you can see, we've put an end to it.
And how'd you get to that guy? How'd you find out about him?
How do we get to Al? By questioning other people who had survived previous attacks.
That's it? You didn't... The two blade guys start coming up to you. You didn't, happen to kill off a bunch of people in a street?
That would have been because we had been attacked while investigating said attacks?
Yeah, we were already legally cleared of that stuff, I believe.
Yeah. Seems a little fishy, though, don't you think? You kill a bunch of people there, we come here, you got a bunch of people killed here, too. Meg chimes in. James, give me a diplomacy, and Meg will give a diplomacy as well to assist. Or, wait, no, you of Aiden, Meg's diplomacy.
Okay. So
Because you're not bluffing, you're telling the truth here.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that
crap.
we haven't killed anyone here. All these guys are alive, just unconscious.
That's still good. That's still an assist. So 25 is really good. So Meg's like, Meg explains, none of them are dead. I mean, have you checked any of them? You spent so much time looking around at whether or not there's stolen goods here that everybody kind of knew. Like, Housebleed is, known this as a place where people steal things for a long time? Maybe, just maybe, you should check the bodies. It's the first thing I would have done.
You mean Meg's not gonna go nuclear?
No.
Like he did on Lorenzo?
They finally do. One of them walks over, checks the body. It's still breathing, and he's got hooves.
That's what I said.
All right. Yeah, this other one over here that got tied up has wings. So is this one laying behind the counter. Oh, shit. This is actual work, isn't it? Alright, let's get a team out here. One of the blade pulls out a bottle, starts waving on his. Team will be here shortly. The rest of you, you're free to get the hell out of here. This is a crime scene now. These are demons, so we got nothing to hold you on. That we know there is, at this point, no law that legally allows them to stay here. But in the meantime, we may have some more questions. But we know how to get a hold of you.
Alright, I'll sense motive to see if we're good to leave or if I should watch over this crime scene still.
Okay. This is actually going to be a knowledge law.
Okay.
More so than a sense motive.
Good. Good.
On that knowledge law, you don't know that you have, whether or not you have the right to stay here. The two go ahead. The two fam hands guys will kind of nod though and say we've kind of got this. We'll stick around and keep an eye on this and make sure no funny business happens. If you guys think you know somebody who can clean up whatever's going on downstairs, get a hold of them and you can work out when to get here after the crime scene's cleaned up.
Alright, so I'm gonna let them know about after the trapdoor downstairs that there's something leading out to the alley, that we got a couple guys searching the alley to see if there's any other hidden doors right now.
Well, the alley's not part of the crime scene, so you guys want to keep searching that, go right ahead.
Alright. Well, let's go, guys.
Alright. So Pax and Galfine, you'll finish searching the alleyway. There is nothing else in the alleyway. Just an alleyway. And the rest of you will head out.
We have to go see who's the guy who got originally hired by.
Well, yeah, so pretty much the blade guy is the one who we talked to first. So we discovered what was going on, but we can also go to the stone, pretty much we gotta pick between the two, I believe, right?
Yeah, but who hired us? Wasn't the
no.
guy receiving the shipments who hired us?
Correct. You were hired by the receiver, claiming that that Stone Fist was withholding their shipments.
Yeah, so we have. I think we need to go report to our employer.
All right. Yeah, and I mean we're in Blade territory right now anyway, so
Yep.
we're closest to him.
All right, so you head on over to Finest Grapes, and of course there you encounter a few Vinnies, a few familiar Vinnies. So y'all back? You guys are back. I assume then that the little questioning went well. Yes? No?
Well, it's
I'm
irrelevant.
looking up his name.
Yeah, I mean somebody with better speaking skills than Zug probably wants to handle this.
We need to speak to Savario, right? That's his name?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yep.
All right. We'll take you straight to him. If you need to talk to him this urgently, it must be really important. Hopefully you caught the responsibles.
There's some information to share.
They lead you down the hallway again. Then they knock at Severio's door, and a young lady opens the door, looks outside. This is kind of a serious one. I'll have to stop for now. She closes the door. After a couple of minutes, she comes out and walks her way down the hallway and leaves the door open. Severio adjusts himself in his chair, looks up. This had better be good news. Did you catch him?
A little more than catch him.
How
Laying on
much
the ground-
more?
Laying on the ground bleeding the last time we saw him.
Of it.
You what?
We got to the bottom of it.
Good to hear. And it was Stonefist, wasn't it?
No. It was a
Hmm.
gentleman by the name of Al.
Gentleman / demon.
Slash Demon, yes.
Al's a demon?
Yes. Friends as well, but we were able to for the time being.
You-
So hopefully your issues shall be resolved.
Yeah, he had his guys pretty much jumping every single cart that went through there. But he needed the water for something special. We could not figure that out.
If it's demon stuff, they're probably using that water for some kind of weird ritual shit, right? That's what demons do. They do like all sorts of blood magic
we
and stuff.
Yeah, we found a ritual site at his store.
You tell anybody else about this?
Well, we had to call the authorities to his store.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have the Vinny Patrol in here soon.
About the water.
Do what?
No, I told them.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Oh, well, not that they wanted water in particular, but I told them about the ritual area.
Alright, well, we can look forward to them popping in here asking us if we got any involvement in it. Every time there's one of these stories, we get questioned. What happens when you're big? Alright, well, if my shipments are going to get through, you go let Stonefist, you go let Aaron down there know, or Charles down there know that these shipments are clear. We expect our water tomorrow. First thing, bright and early. My accents are off really bad.
Alright, I'm gonna stand there waiting for my reward.
The fam hands will pay you when it's time to get paid. I'm falling in a southern. I don't know what the hell is going on. Not my responsibility to pay you directly.
Okay. So,
So we'll head up then.
Do we want to offer to like scare the Stonefist dude to maybe get a little bit extra cash here or something?
I couldn't really help with that, so that would kind of be on Calphine if you want to offer.
I need.
Calphine, do you want to extort someone? Is that the kind of good thing to do?
No.
I'm in no mood to shake down anybody.
All right.
All right.
Any treasure? I know you said the treasure was gonna. Treasure.
Well, yeah. The fam hands is gonna give us the rewards, but that's what I was trying to do was get some additional currency, maybe to try and help the blade get a better price by because that was something else that he was interested in.
I thought the treasure was supposed to load after the
But
combat,
you guys
right?
didn't want to do that, so.
Yeah, it's his problem, not ours.
You thought the what
Alright.
was supposed to load after combat?
It was loading or something, like while we were on break.
Oh yeah, we got all that stuff.
Yeah,
That
I
he added it to the sheet.
I put all the stuff onto the sheet. So
Didn't divide it up, or how does that work?
you guys need to figure out how you're dividing up. You guys have a lot of stuff right now stockpiled. You guys have the stuff from the last encounter and this most recent encounter.
Yeah, like
I
that.
see
That's
that
probably
on.
something we can do, like over like our breakfast or whatever.
Yeah. I think a lot of this is gonna get divided next session. So. All right, so you guys head over to Premier Water, well, over to Charles's place.
Yep, because sadly no one wants to go extort this dude with me. So I'll.
So you get to his gate. You wait outside. They fetch him for. They make sure you're cleared to come in. They bring you inside. Excellent. So, I assume this means that you've discovered that Blade was responsible after all.
Nope. The third time we have to repeat this, it was a dude with goat feet.
A goat
The
feet.
demon.
Yeah, Al.
With one arm. The one-armed, goat-footed man, right?
I didn't say anything about one foot, one arm.
What did this so-called goat man look like?
Like a guy.
I
with
hold up the picture I drew of him.
If you did that, give me a craft drawing. Because you didn't specifically say you were doing one for him. But we can.
I did it. I had to draw it in the last session so
Yeah,
that
she
they could.
did.
Oh,
see,
you're right.
So that they could see the.
No, that
Sorry.
was a picture of one of the Fairy, not of Al.
No.
You did an Al one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
One of Al too.
Okay. Cool. So you show it to him. Oh God. This is what they're keeping in House Blade. Oh. This place is even worse than I thought. Well. So what'd Severio say? Are we good for the deliveries then? You guys think it's safe?
Well, he wants the next delivery tomorrow. But yeah, we've gotten rid of the threat.
Alright, well, I've got a backlog of his stuff. I haven't been selling it out to anybody else. I'm a man of my word, so they can expect it tomorrow. I'll have it to them first thing.
So do you know why a demon would be wanting to use your water?
Oh, if I know. Not a
Okay.
demon expert. I don't even know. I've never seen a demon before. Didn't know they were even real things. People talk about demons all the time. I always thought it was one of those things those words people use to scare their kids. You know, watch out or the demons will get you.
Okay, so like you don't know if your water is like used for magical rituals or anything like that.
I just sell the water to whoever's buying it. I don't take the time to figure out what they're using it for.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right.
So our next move would be to go to the Charles's place to try and get a dude to the.
Yep. And
Cool.
I think we will take care of that next week.
Okay, cool. And yeah, we'll want to find out from there, like what the water might have been used for.
Yep. All right. So let's do some XPs. So first of all, tally some stuff up here.
Let's see if I level. I'm ready for this level 3.
Alright, so 1,200 experience to everyone for the combat and quest resolution.
Nice, nice.
We get the bonus chart.
12,000 XP. Pretty nice.
1,200. Wait, that's... Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to give 50 to Whitney for the recap. That was not a full recap, but a close enough one. See, I would give a clever idea to Whitney if that sleep had resolved. It was a good line of strategy that could have done really well.
Idea, even though it didn't work, that doesn't make it less clever.
If it doesn't work, it's not clever. Like, if nobody sees something clever happen, you can't talk about it later. Let's see. I can't think of a lot of, like, particularly clever stuff that happened here in this campaign, or in this session. I will give everybody 100 XP for roleplaying. I feel like everybody did a good job being active and playing their character. And Zug, I'm going to go ahead and give you 100 for Zug and Harcourt. I'm going to give you 100 for both kind of pushing other people to have to be involved. Rather than trying to deal with the legal situation, Harcourt, you did like message out to your lawyer. And Zug, you tried to make sure people were like taking some of their roles on where they should.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else anybody can think of that I might not be thinking about, or that I might be missing?
Yeah, Charles played his character really well today, I think.
You didn't go ape shit on anybody.
Alright, so yeah, all in all, good session, everybody.
I did level, so that's good.
Did everybody end up leveling from this? What's everybody's XP at? Well, I mean, James shouldn't have.
I'm at 6,215.
Alfine?
I'm at 6,016.
Did you add your experience in yet, Galfine?
I did.
You sure?
I'm at 4,390.
You should not be that far behind. I'll have to figure out what's up with your XP. You should be a few hundred behind, but not thousands upon thousands behind. Because you're like 2,000 behind the rest of the group. So, we'll try to figure that out later.
Well, yeah, is it maybe just plus 2,000? Because...
It's possible the math may have been off from the last level up. So, we'll work it out. We'll assume that you're going to level up either way, because theoretically everybody should be around level 3 by now. I'd say let me look at Meg's sheet, but Yeah, even Meg would level off of this, and I think Meg's got the least experience bonuses out of everybody here. So. All right.
Maybe I missed something.
It is easily possible. So we should be on for next week unless something strange happens. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream.
A lot before next week.
Yeah, everybody hang on here though. I want to talk about something after I close out the stream. So, good night, everybody watching.